What up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jazz. Welcome back to another Madden 25 online ranked match. I actually want to go on ahead and so I got the feedback, and I'm extremely glad that mostly 98% of everybody was like, oh my god, 2 online franchises, yes. So I'm excited that you guys are excited for it. Like I said, man, it's something after playing literally hundreds and hundreds of online ranked matches, like the franchise, I look forward to it so much, and I'm loving the fact that mostly everybody was like 2 online franchises will be awesome. I will still sprinkle in online ranked matches, so don't think I'm gonna stop, but for the most part, I'm gonna be a franchise heavy. Like I said, football season is almost ending, you know what I mean? So just trying to do something different, keep the pace fresh, you know what I mean? So damn, Dougie, get up, Dougie. So like I was saying, man, I'm glad that you guys are loving the franchise because I'm enjoying it so much. So I looked at the feedback, and everybody, well, like, again, vast majority of people were like, do not do the stiff arm glitch tutorial. It's not good. You're not going to benefit the community, and that's why I never did it, you know what I mean, because I already knew the effect it would have, you know what I mean, because I am very blessed and fortunate to have a good following on Madden. So I already knew, like, once I would do it, how it would become. A lot of people would start doing it. I'm gonna have to go up against them more, and yeah, you would learn it, but you're gonna have to go against it. So that's why I went ahead and told you guys, the situation. Like, if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I would do it if you guys want to know, how to perform it, when to do it, when not to do it, and things like that. But I let you guys know the scenario. Yes, it is cool for you to do it, but it sucks when it's being done against you. So that was going to be the situation. You know what I mean? You would have faced situations where it would have been done against you. And so I left it up to you guys, and I definitely feel like you guys did the smart thing, going on ahead, and like, it's not going to be good for the community, and that's why I don't think nobody really publicly has put it out there. I mean, anybody with a big following on Madden, because we would already know what the outcome would be. So I absolutely would have, if majority of people would just be like, what, let's just see it. Madden, the reason why I waited this long, because like I said, Madden is almost over, you know what I mean? Football season's almost over. The big Madden tournament's going to be happening soon. After that, Madden pretty much dies down. Like, Madden died down so much for me last year. Last year I was getting like 3,500, 4,000 views of video, and after the Super Bowl I went all the way down to like 800 views of video. Like, yeah, it went down completely. So I figured, it's the end of Madden, and I'm gonna let you guys know, what the situation. If you guys want to see it, let me know. And majority of guys are like, no, it's gonna be a headache. Everybody's gonna be doing it. So what I will do is, somebody made a good point. Is like, what? Don't do it, but show us how to stop it in case we go up against. Now, unfortunately, I don't have 2 controllers, so I can't really show you how to stop it, like, myself. But what I can tell you is it's all not a mindset, but it's all around game planning, right? Once you see, like, it's damn near impossible to stop with somebody like Adrian Peterson, because he's literally so fast. He can do everything. He can truck, especially on Xbox 360 or PS3. He can truck, he can juke, he can do everything. So stopping somebody like Adrian Peterson with the stiff arm, it would not be easy. That's why, like, when I see somebody with the Vikings, I just get nervous because he's a headache to deal with. But somebody like Marshawn Lynch, somebody like Brandon Jacobs, or somebody like that, the bigger backs that are slow with the stiff arm, there's 2 things you have to do. One, you cannot let them get the outside. Most important thing, you have to force inside runs. In order to do it, you can't do it with somebody in front of you. So you need to be able to hit the sideline. That's why, you see me when when I hit people with the Tiger, I'm on the sidelines, I'm on the edge, because that's the first thing I want to do. I want to hit the edge. I want them to come to the side of me where I can go on ahead and be able to perform it. So I know it sounds like I'm saying it like a lot easier than what it is, but you need to get in defenses that already clog up the outside. 4-6 bear under is excellent for that. Also, like 3-4, spread your linebackers if you notice they're doing it. Somebody like Alfred Morris or, those bigger backs who are slow, you want them to rush up the middle once you start seeing them hitting the, or like a big back like Alfred Morris. Traditionally, you don't want them to go, north and south, you know what I mean? Because they're big guys, they run downhill. But now with the stiff arm, all they want to do is hit the outside. That's it. They don't want to run up the middle. They want to hit the outside so they can, catch the sideline and be able to do the tiger. So, 3-4, 4-6 bear under, nickel wide 9. Defenses that are already good at containing outside runs. Now, the main key of being able to stop it and tackle is the X tackle, the X button. You have to dive at their feet. You cannot hit stick. It won't work. You will catch a tiger uppercut to the face. It won't work. I will have a 91. I'm talking about Mutt-wise. I will have a 91 DeMarco Murray, and Ray Lewis, who has 99 tackle, will come up to me, try to hit me, and I will put him on his ass. You cannot hit stick unless they are directly in front of you. If they are running towards the edge, do not try and hit stick. You have to dive at their feet. You have to trip them up. And a hit stick, just not going to work. But an X tackle, while they're performing that, acts like a hit stick. Once you tackle them, you get a big hit animation with the X tackle. You notice when you do a hit stick, your players, whatever the hell it's called, how it's red, showing your user underneath them. Whenever you do a truck stick or whatever, it kind of flashes. You truck somebody, it flashes. You do a hit stick, it'll flash. So when you actually hit the X tackle, it'll flash while you're doing it. So you actually get a big hit animation. Very important, you need to trip up their feet. You need to dive. Don't hit stick. They're going to hit the outside, and once they start going to the outside, start diving. Even if you're not close to them, dive and get in their way. You will trip them up, and they will fall down, and then it's more, you can't do it. You know what I mean? You can't do it to somebody who's diving at you. You know what I mean? It's only done if you get too close, and then you're in range, and then they'll just hit stick you. So you cannot get too close. Hit sticking is a no-no. Contain the outside. Like I said, 3-4, spread your linebackers. Nickel wide 9, pinch your linebackers, spread your line. 4-6, bear under, spread your line. You want to be able to get these guys from hitting the outside. Like I said, it's tough with people like somebody like a DeMarco Murray or Adrian Peterson because they're so fast. But, you go up against somebody like the Redskins or somebody like that who's a little slower. All they're going to be able to do is hit the outside. That's all they want to do. Outside, outside, outside. So it's going to take you some practice, you know what I mean, to get the range of the X tackle. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you do not want to hit stick. Only do it if you are directly in front of them. If they're running up the A-gap, hit stick the hell out of them. You know what I mean? But if they're running towards the edge, hit sticking won't work. And if you get too close for a dive tackle, it won't work because they're just going to punch you in the face and you're just going to get pissed off about it. So you must dive at their feet. Once you get the timing of it, like now, if I see somebody who does it, I'm better prepared. You see, look at that truck right there. That's one of the few trucks. Like the guy has Marshawn Lynch. How many trucks have you seen in this game? Like trucking is damn near non-existing on the new gen consoles, which is why like people complain about the stiff arm. But with a back like Marshawn Lynch, how else are you going to get through tackles? You can't truck anybody because it never works. You can't spin with him. You can't juke because he's not that agile. You could break a tackle, but it's not like LaShawn McCoy where you could juke 4 people at the same time. You know what I mean? And he's not as fast as LaShawn McCoy. He's not, a speedster. So a stiff arm for him, is somebody, something that is good to use because he's not fast. Like on PS3, I understand because you can just truck. You would just truck anybody. But on next gen, it's tough. But like I said, guys, I left it up to you guys, and I feel like you guys made the right decision as a community. I applaud you guys. Yes, me showcasing it. A lot more people would have been doing it. But like, if you don't know how to do it, yeah, you would have been punching people in the face. It would have been cool. But then you would have went up against somebody who was doing the same thing, and it does get a little frustrating if you don't know how to contain it. So again, do not allow outside runs. Your main focus, once they hit you with it once, your main focus, stop the outside runs. Do not let them get to the outside. Bring your safeties down, bring them into the box, come out and nickel wide 9, 4-6 bear under, 3-4, bring your safeties down. Come in like a cover 3. You don't need to run blitz. Just come out like a cover 3, whatever. Spread your line. You want them running up the middle. You don't want them running towards the outside. You want them running up the middle because you can't do it up the middle. You can't. They're gonna run directly right into hit sticks if you click onto a linebacker and crush them. Spread your line. Have them go out. Bring your safeties to the line like a little bit above your linebackers. You know what I mean? Obviously don't do it against speedsters. Like if you're going up against the Eagles, you don't got to worry about it because LaShawn McCoy can't do it. Like Brown can do it. So, but you got to be careful. Because you don't want to bring your safeties in and you're leaving D Jackson one-on-one with nobody, no over-the-top safety help. So, you strategically got to plan it, but bring your safeties closer to the line so they can come in and help. Spread your line. You want them running up the middle. Do whatever you got to do to not allow them to hit the outside and dive at their feet. That is the best way to stop it. I found a lot of success doing it. Like I said, I played a lot of people in the top 100. Mostly everybody knows how to do it. You don't see it done too often on me because I'll contain it. You know what I mean? Just dive at their feet, trip them up, and force them to run up the middle. So hopefully that helps, guys. I appreciate you guys wanting the 2 franchise games a day. That will be starting tomorrow. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.